Hello everybody, this is Retro Ryuzuki 81 and One Shenmue Tree. Uh, so this is my channel online, essentially, basically, generally speaking, this is my channel online, all about Shenmue. And okay, so Shenmue, what it is, if I have any new subscribers to my channel, from saying Paul Platino music. Shenmue is this. It's a video game for the Sega Dreamcast, and don't mind the coffee I spilled on it. But this coaster is protected inside the label and that. But Shenmue is a video game that they spent. They is the Japanese government spent $47 million to $70 million to create Shenmue for the Shenmue project. Now, so yes, and we have Shenmue, and I do the flight choreography of this character, Ryuzuki. I'm trained, and I guess I'll just admit it, that at the Lincoln Park Recreation Center on Ferris Road in Michigan, I did some of these moves that are, I mean, I guess I'm coming out to tell everybody, and I'm not trying to show disrespect to the Shenmue trademark, or what is it called, the what do you call it, the project, or the name of Shenmue and everything it stands for. I'm actually being very serious here, everybody. Yes, so I'm the guy. If you go back 27 years in time, I did the tornado kick. It just originally came from me. This character Ryuzuki. I just did this move, and I'm naturally gifted in karate. That's something I can actually do with no problem. So yes, and I'm also singing more now. I used to be in choir when I was a little boy, grade school, elementary, some junior high, potentially, possibly is the right word. So I like to sing. I like to do karate. And if you know, in Shenmue 1, there's a girl in a tomato convenience store in the harbor of Yokosuka, and she wants Ryuzuki to become a star. She's like, you can be a star, Ryo, or she wants him to sing or be like a celebrity. And yes, so that's why. Well, that's just something from the video game, that to be a star, like, I guess, to sing. And I do believe that he was supposed to be like a singer too, this character Ryuzuki. So yes, you'll also find these these pictures online about Supercell 2K. And then I found this other one, this picture online. It says Sal in silver letters, SAL, and those are the first three letters of my last name, Sal. I I don't know what to think of those images online. You find them on Google, because my real name is Ryan, Ryan, Ryan Salazar, and those pictures of I don't know what source they're coming from, with Sal in silver letters, and it shows the Shenmue 3 Ryuzuki, and he looks different. He's smiling, as a matter of fact. You notice in Shenmue 1 and 2, Ryuzuki does not smile. I don't know if anyone's ever paid attention to those video games, because the first two Shenmues, you'll never see Ryuzuki smile, not even one time. It's very interesting to me. Now, I put this down. Okay, So Shenmue 3, we have Shenmue 3, everybody, and Ryuzuki, I believe he smiles in a video game. I want to say this. I used to have braces. I'm not giving any correlation examples, but call coincidence, and I share coincidences with Shenmue, as other fans of Shenmue do too. And so, therefore, as Shenmue fans, us all Shenmue fans united for Shenmue 1, 2, 3, 4, and up to 5, I say this, we all have coincidences, we share one, two more common coincidences, two or more, meaning multiple coincidences with Shenmue, I would say. Like my birthday, the year is 1981. They've got those coins the Ren gives to Ryuzuki, or is it actually the person who gives them to Ryuzuki, I believe, is Wong or Joy. I have to refresh my Shenmue knowledge. I don't know everything about that game. I haven't played it in a lot of years, but I remember playing it when I was in my 20s. Yes, am I still in my 20s? Age is just a number to me, everybody, because I'm still doing the martial arts. I still do the fight choreography of Shenmue. Age is, to me, essentially a number. If I was me, and which I am me, I believe I could be the right guy for any woman that is good woman. Could be a bad woman too. I think I'm the perfect guy for any woman. The reason I'm saying this is because I would date a girl that's 18 and up. Yes, I think that I'm good enough for that. And I'm not afraid to do that. I'm not afraid to date an 18-year-old, even though let's say I'm 400 years old, like the Highlander. Not that it means anything right now, but I could be 400 years old, or I could be 4,000 years old. Like Mythos being 5,000 years old in the Highlander. Anyone remember Mythos from the Highlander series? Those European people just live on, live on, live on. They don't die. And that's what Highlander is all about, and life is all about, to live on. Live on. Don't die. Live on. Yeah, so, anyways, I like, I like girls. I like girls. Now you can see there's a girl here. It's a doll, beautiful doll. Look at the perfectly shaped hair and the head. Yeah, it's a very nice doll. Now so the theme of this doll is Rebelde, and she's sitting down. Stand her up. Okay. So this character, as I explained before, is her name is in Rebelde is Lupita. So the first name of this character is Lupita, and she's very beautiful. And when you say Ita, it means like precious, more precious. I could say Tito, and it means that Tito is a man that's very precious because it ends with the O. Okay, O. Now, Lupita is feminine, and like saying, meaning the shorter word for Lupita is Lupe, and so Lupita, meaning Lupe, is very precious and special. And the full derivative of her name, Lupita or Lupe, is Guadalupe. And I believe it's like is it Saint Guadalupe? Is it Mother Guadalupe? Like Mother Teresa, or is it I don't think she was a nun. I don't think she was a nun in history. Guadalupe. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But Guadalupe, to my knowledge, is also an island. Uh, and so I don't have the best knowledge of Catholicism and that, but I like Rebelde, and you can collect all 5 or 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 of these characters. I don't know how many there actually are. This one is on. Hold on down there. This one is on eBay. It might still be on eBay. It's a collector's edition. I think I had it dry out or somewhere in the sun, and the hair's kind of a little frizzy. What happened to her hair? Used to be more smooth. Yes, so I take care of this doll, and had it for I think like 3 or 4 or 5, 6 years. I don't even know. I've had it, I believe, for years now. I just don't use it, but I think I left it out near the sunlight, and the hair on the character, this figure, I don't know how it happened. Like, he must have maybe damaged or made her hair frizzy, as you can see. My hair gets frizzy too. I'm Mexican. It's like a Spanish thing or whatever. Yeah, so you collect all these characters. There's Dulce Maria. There's Anahi. There's is there Miguel? There could be Miguel. There's I don't know. So there's Lupita, Dulce Maria, and Anahi. I think there's only 3. Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe there's only three characters of Rebelde, and that are La Niñas, the girls, or Sha'al. I said it wrong. Las Niñas is correct. The girls, and yes. So this is a collector's item that I just present online. Okay, yeah. So I'm explaining this, and oh, right. I was just trying to remember everybody. So yes, this video is actually it's like an introductory video of because I'm trying to be like maybe a Spanish singer and like a martial artist at the same time. I don't believe that to be a martial artist you have to be like a raw hardcore fighter, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and or like a real badass guy. You don't really need to be that if you're good at something else. Now, for me, I consider myself not so much as a fighter at this time in my life. I don't want to consider myself a fighter as much as an artist. The reason for that is personal, but it's my choice. And like I said before, the fight choreography of Shenmue, I've done it. I'm familiar with a lot of the moves. I've done some of the moves on my own 27 years ago in the past. Not something anyone's ever said in the Shenmue group, okay? But I've already done the tornado kick. I just haven't brought my knees up to my chest. I want to give that a try. Because to my knowledge, I believe that's the way I did it 27 years ago. I used to bring my knees up to my chest. I can't do it now. Well, I'm sitting down, but I'm not going to do that sitting down. You used to bring your knees up to your chest, and you would I would do the tornado kick because To my knowledge, in the federation that I train with under Subakdo, nobody in the federation does the Shenmue tornado kick except for me. That's the only move I ever done that, to my knowledge, I never seen any Dan do the tornado kick. I never seen anyone do the Shenmue tornado kick in my Subakdo class, which is Subakdo Mudo Kwan Federation, or is Tangsudo International Federation in 1995. It's also Tongsudo, which we switched over to Tongsudo because we wanted to make it more like a military training, kind of an art. Nobody does that tornado kick but me in the class. Now, not to say that people cannot do the tornado kick that could do it. I know there's a lot of people that could do the tornado kick and not get hurt and do it with power and accuracy. But I want to quote, and I'm making a claim, that I'm the guy, this is me, I'm the guy that first did the tornado kick from Shenmue. I don't really want to, I don't know how to go about this because I'm not trying to go against the Shenmue and Yu Suzuki's disclaimer. And I don't want to challenge that. I really don't. But I've always been a fan of Shenmue. Okay, I trained this martial art years ago, and it's like knowing like you've done something, and you have to prove it. Now, as everybody knows, I'm missing a degree from my federation that is in Korean calligraphy, or should I call kanji, or I'm not sure. The Korean characters, maybe I'll call it that. I've never translated that to English translation. There was a really long message on that certification that I had. I believe there may have been a Kanagawa wave in the middle, like in the background, kind of like you can see through it, and it's like the background is a Kanagawa wave. I thought there might have been. I'm just like thinking, well, I think there was, if I recall to my memory. My instructors wanted me to have that degree so bad that there's two pieces of the degree. One is Bento Gand, that's deriving from a bento, like the bento lunchbox, sushi or something. I had a conversation with my instructor before leaving class about sushi and bento boxes because I wanted to always go to Japan. Yes, so therefore, because I always want to go to Japan, I have that degree. It says the Korean translation of that small ID is Bento Gand. Gand, I'm not exactly sure what that means. It could be have meaning in another language, and I think it does. It was a conversation I had with my karate instructor a long time ago. And these instructors, I believe what it is that they remember you and they remember the conversations you had. Because when I'm presenting my degrees in karate, they always talk about some conversations we've had, experiences we had before they present the degree to somebody, like in a ceremonial manner. And so, yes, so that karate and Shenmue is all related to my YouTube channel. Now, basically, what I'm trying to say, everybody, okay, this video here, this one, is like focusing on the future of my YouTube channel. I'm not trying to really be a fighter. I don't think I'm wanting to be a fighter, like to be a kickboxer or anything. I can't really because I had a car accident many years ago. It was 2005, 10 years after I took karate and like for a brief time in my life. And I had a real bad car accident. I had to jump out of my car. After I turned the key, I jumped out of my car because it wouldn't stop. And it just I tumbled at 45 miles an hour. It was going, and this shoulder went out the first time. So I dislocated it one time. It was this shoulder, that shoulder, whatever. I don't know what shoulder it was, but my shoulder was dislocated, and yes. So I'm like an artist, is what I'm saying, everybody. I don't want to take the role of a fighter in life because I don't really want to. And the reason I don't really want to, it's not that I'm afraid of, having health conditions or, injuring my shoulder. It's more likely that it's more like this. Not likely, but it's like this. They don't have the technology to cure something like this, really. Or should I say, the medicine, the scientific research hasn't really been availed to people, say in America or the world. It's not availed to, like, maybe it's availed to people like in other countries, maybe some other countries around the world. But in America, I cannot, I believe there's, like, I don't know of a lab or someone that does it or whatever. See, my shoulder's been dislocated 2 or 3 times. It's could have some limitations in range of motion, maybe. I don't know. But I can still do the fight choreography, I believe, of Shenmue. I mean, for all I know, there's a way I could just become this Ryu Hazuki guy. Which, to me, it's like I share a lot of things in common with Ryu Hazuki from Shenmue already. But, I mean, it's like this. I don't want people to think I'm a hardcore, raw fighter. I would call myself an artist because I do the fight choreography of Shenmue. And I also like to sing. I like the good things in life. Now that I'm, I live my life a certain way. It's not something I can help. Some of the things that have set me back in life. My life has been lived a certain kind of way that is quite personal. Due to my culture and my heritage, my background, this could be why. I'm not blaming like any people or anything. I don't blame people. Even though things get in the way, like when you have setbacks in life, you get confused and you're trying to think what went wrong. Now, I'm saying that it's probably just me, and I'm Latino, I'm Mexican, I'm a good guy, I'm a nice guy, I'm I mean, even though I had a supernatural talent, and I still have it, I think, for karate or martial arts today. It's like I'm 40 or I'm 30 or 25 when I didn't have it or did have it, or it's hard to tap back into this talent, again, once you've lost it. And the reason I lost this talent, that's personal too. I don't just say these things. But it's like anything in life. You just work at it till you get it back and do it better than before, or just do it again and keep at it, maintain something. Yes. Like what I'm trying to really say is that I'm working with here too. I'm working with this thing here, microphone, and I actually want to get a better microphone right now. I want to get a better microphone. I want to get a better sound system, like the recording, maybe a local recording studio or something. I'm doing karaoke, and to make songs is different. To creating the lyrics and all that, the music, that's all different. But I like to sing and karaoke. It's fun. It's I actually had a doctor told me to to sing karaoke. And so I listened and I do. He said to sing, and so I obeyed. Uh, yeah, I actually used to have a stuttering issue. I don't care. I'm a cool guy. I'm a nice guy. So I'm mature. The reason I say I have a stuttering issue is because it's true. But I'm more mature, and because I'm a mature person, I'm not gonna be afraid or be ashamed to say that oh, I had a stuttering problem. Or refer me to somebody else from a movie or something. I don't know if anybody ever remembers The Sixth Sense, where you have that teacher called Stuttering Stanley. I thought that was kind of funny years ago. Until I started having a stuttering problem, then I can understand why people have that. But the cure for it is to talk or to actually sing is really good for stuttering. The reason my doctor told me to sing is because if you have trouble with your speech, it's like speech therapy, and it helps you to express yourself, and so I don't stutter. Because the medicine, say I'm on depression medicine, whatever. Well, I'm not dead, but I mean, hey, we all got our problems, and cat's out of the bag, huh? El gato salir en el saco, or whatever. Seriously though, yes, I just I like to do this. I don't know why I like to do this. I don't know why I like to do this with my hand. I can move it and everything. I just kind of like to just let it all go. Just don't give a crap. But yeah, it just I'm just some guy that took karate classes. Change the subject a bit. I'm just some guy that took karate classes. Not to go say the reason I did karate classes or anything. But the main reason I did karate, I will say the main reason. There were a lot of reasons I did karate in my youth. I'm still in my youth. I don't know why I say in my youth. I don't know why. The reason I do karate classes is because I just like it. I always liked karate. I wanted to do karate my whole life, and when I finally had the money, because in America or Europe, you have to pay for karate classes. Unlike Asia is different, because I believe in Asia they include karate or martial arts as an extracurricular activity or something, a credit or a class, whatever, in college or school for people, and you don't have to pay for it, I think. But in America or Europe, you got to pay for your classes for martial arts, and it's expensive. That's just always how it's been. I think martial arts should be available to like everybody around the world. I think they should teach martial arts in school. In America, teach it to everybody in school if they want to learn. It should be part of the elementary school district to learn martial arts. It should be part of all the school districts, K through 12. Martial arts should be included. It should be not something you have to pay for, because you think about it, we're supposed to be like a strong nation, and not just us, but anybody. If you want a strong people in your nation, you teach them like martial arts or whatever, and you do this because the reason you do it is for a strong, be strong. Yes. So back to the main theme of my conversation here. So what I want to say is that the reason I'm making this video is to avail to everybody that I'm trying to think back. How did I do the fight choreography or whatever moves that are from my federation of Subakdo, or the moves that maybe I've done on my own, or I don't like talking about it too much now. I don't like it to be thought of as like I'm going against a disclaimer, Shenmue or something. Yes, I'm just a nice person. I'm a good guy. But and there we go again. That, and I'm thinking about this Sal. You see that Sal on Google? I don't want to call it correlation yet. I don't want to call it a coincidence really, but it's on Google. You'll find Sal. Look up Sal Shenmue, and you'll find it. It's on one of my probably the last video. Sal in silver letters. Don't knock the dial down. So yeah, it's like, and then they have another image that says Super Sal 2K, and Ryo Hazuki is smiling with his teeth look like my teeth. Now, I'm not wanting people to think I'm like psychotic here, you know, when I'm doing this stuff. I don't want anybody to think I'm psychotic or insane or crazy or loco as hell. No. So, you know, it's hard to really speak of these things without the right proof to back me up, which is why I wish I had that degree from 1995. I'm trying to avail that to the right person somehow, even in Korea. Maybe they have proof of my degree in Seoul, Korea, in some temple in Seoul, Korea. I don't know. I've tried to avail that to my Sabam there. I still would like to get a black belt Dan belt in Subakdo. Even though they call me Dan, they refer to me as Dan in my karate class. I don't technically have a Dan black belt, but the basic kicks and strikes and all the basics that are in the art of Subakdo Murokwan, I do it like an expert or like a very talented professional student. I'm not a certified instructor, but I know and I've seen these moves done, or I've done some of these moves from Shenmue that are essentially, I just remember doing it 27 years ago to date. And I've explained it before, the 3-kick combo with progression at the end. That's the progression. And then there's the thunder kick. I remember doing that. These are my own moves. There's some history about me and my instructors, but it's very vague information if I speak of it, which I don't know how to really do that without, my instructor. I haven't seen him in so many years, and if he doesn't intervene, eventually, more or less, I'm just doing this for the fans, anyways. I don't understand or know, I'm trying to think, okay, so the Shenmue animation, I don't want to talk too much about that, but what I'm trying to say about this is the martial arts sensation of Ryo Hazuki. Now, I know I could be that, actually. I have the right skin tone. I have the right facial features in that. If you take, for instance, let's say I was from a comic book, okay? I've got the face of Ryo Hazuki. I already know that. But I just don't want to say what I believe I know, or, too much, because it's, with all due respect to Shenmue, I not really knowing how to come out and just admit these things is what I'm saying. But I want to avail this because I've had some bad luck in my life. I've had setbacks in my life that is things I don't like talking about sometimes, and it's like I have not really availed myself and made something of my life without my karate history with those masters I trained with 27 years ago. So that's why I'm talking about the fight karate of Shenmue. I'm trying to get a job, everybody. I'm trying to make something of my life, like be an actor, be a singer, be something. and give it a try. At least give it a try. Now, I know in Michigan, this is the working big three auto state: Ford, GM, Chrysler, and most people here work at those big three. My family does. A lot of my family works at the big three in Michigan. We're not known to be like a Hollywood state like California. Now, I have a Hispanic family in California that are, my Mexican family in California. I have some there, relatives there, but they live their own lives. And what I'm trying to say, everybody, is like, I'm in Michigan. This is the working state. You get a job, you work, you can make a check, you make a living. That's the culture in Michigan. Not that it's a bad culture, not that it's a different culture of any, whatever it is. Now, unless you have a degree, let's say I had a bachelor's degree and I'm a teacher in Michigan. Let's say I teach biology or math or science. Science is biology. Say I teach history or foreign language. I could do that probably one day, maybe. But, I think I've been through so many things in my life. I don't just want to be a teacher. I mean, it's good, credible thing to be a teacher, but I think, some people deserve more in life. Maybe I do. It's like this, why things happen the way they do, and some things you just don't talk about. But, and it's because to protect identities, reputations, whatever it is, and you have to really sort these things out, some things in life I just don't talk about. Okay, let me get back to this. I'm trying to be like a singer, and essentially be like a foreign language singer or English singer, both. Trying the singing, trying the acting, which I know I can do both. Voiceover, I can do that real well. Then the martial artist, I can do that real well. So, so these lifestyles require needs, and, like me being in, living the way I'm living, not saying location is, not calling it a problem really right now, or not calling it a problem. But me being the way I'm living right now, I'm not really living like a bachelor. And I know that I have to avail myself. I'm trying to work at, like I say, I'm going to work at the airport now. I've worked there before. So, I've done that. And I'm going to do it again. Save my money, travel, whatever, go here or there. Yes, so that's it. I'm trying to be like something like with performing arts, like a karate guy, singer, actor. I'm kind of like a comedian to some people. They call me. They say I'm funny. Those my claims are funny. Like for Shenmue, it's like, you're nuts, man. You're so insane. That is the most craziest thing I ever heard. You do the fight choreography of Shenmue. Well. Those are real moves that real people can do. See, I am 5'9", like Ryuzuki, and I don't want to go anymore. Everything is more than a coincidence with me concerning this Shenmue, really. And you know what? If I just say everything about me, it's like all falls into place. And like, yeah, let's call it another coincidence. But I don't know what to do about it. Sometimes it's just like, the moves, the fight choreography, I've done it. Now, one last subject I want to say, or maybe one after. Shenmue the anime, and my friends on Facebook in the group and that, some of them, and even I noticed this. In Shenmue the animation, I'm wondering, why do they not do the fight choreography from the video game in Shenmue, the animation? And to me, it's like, well, we have Ryozuki, but he's doing moves like he's just, the moves he does, I guess they're just not like martial art moves, even to me. It's like, if he kicks straight up in the air. And that's gonna, it's like he's hyperextending his knees straight up in the air. Like a front stretch kick, maybe, and you won't hyperextend it. But, I mean, really, to me, it's like, well, you're going to have a Shenmue, and then you don't do the fight choreography. It can be done. I know that let me say this. I know I mentioned, now that I think of it, I know that I mentioned some administrators within the Shenmue group. Okay, I had an idea. I wanted a Shenmue animation, and we got it. I told James Rayner, I want a Shenmue animation. Let's do a Shenmue animation. And James Rayner liked the idea. And yes, so I might as well throw that out there anyway. I did tell James Rayner before there was a Shenmue animation, and I had the idea of this guy, like, is his name William Shatner or whatever? This guy, the guy that goes, Shenmue the animation, watch it. I had the idea, and the reason I had the idea of that 80s like guy for Shenmue the animation, see it, or it's like that guy from the 80s movies, like when they showed Jean-Claude Van Damme, his movies, when they had him like in the previews in that for Jean-Claude Van Damme, Kickboxer, or Bloodsport, or Lionheart, or Hard Target, or whatever, or Universal Soldier, and it goes on and on. This movie's it's great, excellent actor. Always respect Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yes, so they had this commentator, or you call him, or is he called commentator? He's not an interpreter. He's speaking English clearly, but he's saying, like, he's introducing the commercial. He's maybe it's commentator. He's commenting. He's I don't know what I just don't know, but he's the guy who's representing. He's advertising the commercial, and it's like an 80s kind of something I used to see when I was a little kid in the 80s, or even maybe the early 90s. But I believe it was more in the 80s. And the reason I say this is because I just remember that. They used to hype up the 80s movies, martial art movies, like really hype them up. And another truth I want to say about Shenmue the animation, I think I can recall, and maybe I can even find it within my text, to not use Shenmue's fight choreography, to not use Ryozuki's fight choreography. What administrator I had told them that, I don't exactly remember right now. Or maybe I do, and I'm just not thinking hard enough, because I'm just not doing it, thinking hard enough. It doesn't all matter. But I believe that I did mention, well, let's make Shenmue the anime for kids, and let's not use the fight choreography of Shenmue because it's violent. It's very violent. It'll be like Mortal Kombat 2, like I remember if you go back to the 90s, in 1990, was it 4 or 5? I bought. So actually, I bought Mortal Kombat 2 when I was 13 or 14 years of age, and there is so much blood in that game. Like it's just gruesome, and too much blood every time you attack. In Mortal Kombat 2, there's so much blood in that game, more than one or any Mortal Kombat I've ever seen ever. And that's just super intense for the audience of any age. So I believe I was given reference to that, and but I do believe that I'm the one guy that mentioned. Now that I'm really thinking of it, because it keeps floating around in my mind, because I did want the Shenmue anime. It's this like I didn't want there to be to do the Shenmue fight choreography, and now that I'm thinking of it, yes, that must have been my idea because I wanted to cater to all the audiences and kids like Disney. I've kind of brought up Disney, but it's not affiliated with Disney to my knowledge. But I wanted to cater to all the audiences around the world. And it looks to me like Shenmue the anime is doing really great. I didn't buy into it and get a patent for it. Now, I know it's my idea that I had mentioned to the administrators. And just like the fight choreography of Shenmue, hey, I didn't get a patent for that either. Now, my karate instructors, going back, maybe one or two of them could do some of the moves that I created myself. And that includes the 3-kick combo with progression. And that includes the tornado kick of Shenmue. I didn't get a patent for these, okay? So I didn't buy into like a patent or buy some kind of guaranteed signed contract that I did it. But I am the guy that did these moves from the fight choreography. Some of these fight choreographed moves are my own. Even a thunder kick, that's my own. But to claim this really, I talked to a fight choreography school in Ann Arbor, Michigan, Ring of Steel. And what they told me about fight choreography is this. They said that you can do this, the fight choreography, you can do these moves, but that's all you're known for. You've done them. Now, that's kind of like, that's in a response to an email I sent to the Ring of Steel. But it's okay because, see, I've done these moves from karate and they're just naturally, they were in me at the time, still in me. Said that once, twice. Yes, okay, so the Shenmue animation, it's like, I thought, let's make it all for kids. And I was wondering why they didn't have the fight choreography in the game. But now I remember, actually, I think I've had a revelation in this conversation, really. And that's how martial arts is. You get spiritual, you remember things, and it could be like, take a lot of years to remember something. Yes, so stay tuned for my channel. And I feel kind of bad, actually. I mean, I don't want to feel bad, but I would like to represent more characters, like Spanish characters of the telenovela Rebelde, if I had them, but this is the only one I bought years ago. Yes, okay. So I would like to get more, Spanish culture, things to put in my videos, and this and that. Yes, but I do like karaoke and I like to sing it, and I'm a big fan of Maite Pernoni. Maite Pernoni is a amazing person, amazing, and the best person in the world. I love Maite Pernoni. Te amo, Maite Pernoni. Retro Rizuki 81 and One Shenmue Tree, signing off.